expert of experts with a grand total of $54. That's a lot of dollars. So now you get to answer the hardest question in the world. As you know, you'll be playing for a percentage of your total. If you get that question wrong, you'll lose that much of your money. If you get it right, you'll add that much. You've had time to think about your wager, and you have that wager in your hand. We'll find out later what percentage you did put at risk, but right now, here comes the hardest question in the world. So, it's gettable, but you have to be good. Here's your question. In the episode, The Politics of Human Sexuality, Britta discovers that Jeff has listed her phone number in his cell phone contacts under Hot Blonde Spanish Class. She finds similarly descriptive names for 4 other anonymous women. Name 3 of them.
Okay. The first one and the easy one is Mommy, which is definitely not his mother.
It's a good show. If you haven't seen it, that's the level of humor we're talking. All right.
The other 2 would be complete guesses and probably not forthcoming.
Go for it. Come on, Steve.
Say like Glasses Library and Chicken Chipotle line. But
those would fit. Those would fit. Those might be somewhere, but the other 3 that we see are Car Wash Redhead, Tube Top REM Concert, and Juror Number 6. Mommy is right though. All right. So how much did you put down on that question?
50%.
50%. You're coming home. You're going home with $27. Let's see what you would have done with your hardest question in the world. 5 countries signed the Treaty of Brussels, the precursor to the NATO agreement, in 1948. Those countries were Belgium, the Netherlands, Luxembourg, France, and the UK. When the North Atlantic Treaty was signed in 1949, 7 more countries joined the original 5. Name 6 of those 7.
U.S., Canada. U.S., Canada.
Go on.
U.S. and Canada. France. Original NATO treaty. So France and Italy and
5 seconds.
and Denmark and not these are the countries I'm thinking of, and Spain.
Okay, I'll put you out of your misery. U.S. and Canada are right. Italy was right. Denmark was right. I mentioned France in the question.
Oh, I missed that, sorry.
There's also Portugal, Norway, and Iceland. We're part of the second 7. That's a hard question. That's a really hard question. Here's your hardest question in the world. Although this American band is generally thought of as having only 3 members, there is a 4th member, the group's producer and the composer of most of the band's hit singles. This producer, in fact, appears in one capacity or another on most of the group's album covers in the 60s, and he did so when the band released a Beatles tribute album in 1964. Name the 4 members of this band that released the first ever album entirely devoted to Beatles covers.
Yeah, that would be the hardest question in the world.
You're equal to the task, I take it. Come on, save us.
Yeah, right. Well, was it, maybe it was the Bee Gees. Was it, they did the starting right. So let's say Robin Gibb, Morris Gibb, and Annie Gibb. What was
we need 4 members.
Oh, 4 members.
Brian, you know this? Okay. All right, again, I'll save you. I'll save you because you're not on the right track.
Yeah.
It is, their names are Alvin, Simon, Theodore, and David Seville.